what is management? But what is management? Is it a bag of techniques or tricks? A bundle of analytical tools like those taught in business school? These are important to be sure, just as thermometer and anatomy are important to the physician. But the evolution and history of management, its success as well as its problem, teach that management is above all else based on a very few essential principles. To be specific, management is about human beings. Management is about human beings. Its task is to make people capable of joint performance, to make their strengths effective and their weakness irrelevant. This is what organization is all about, and it is the reason that management is a critical determining factor. These days, practically all of us work for a managed institution, large or small, business or non-business. We depend on the management for our livelihoods, and our ability to contribute to the society also depends as much on the management of the organization for which we work as it does on our own skills, dedication, and effort. Because management deals with the integration of people in a common venture, it is deeply embedded in the culture. Yes, what managers do in West Germany, in the United Kingdom, in the United States, in Japan, or in Brazil is exactly the same. How they do it may be quite different. Thus, one of the basic challenges managers in a developing country face is to find and identify those parts of their own tradition, history, and culture that can be used as a management building blocks. The difference between Japan's economic success and India's relative backwardness is largely explained by the fact that Japanese managers were able to plant imported management concepts in their own cultural soil and make them grow. I don't think so. They just extract the core idea of the framework, and in the end they make up something very shallow, something very not useful. Every enterprise requires a commitment to common goals and shared values. Without such a commitment, there is no enterprise. There is only a mob. The enterprise must have single, clear, and unifying objectives. The mission of the organization has to be clear enough and big enough to provide common vision. The goals that embody it have to be clear, public, and constantly reaffirmed. Management's first job is to think through, set, and exemplify those objectives, values, and goals. Management must also enable the enterprise and each of its members to grow and develop as needs and opportunities change. Every enterprise is a learning and teaching institution. Training and development must be built into it on all levels. Training and development that never stop. Every enterprise is composed of people with different skills and knowledge doing many different kinds of work. It must be built on communication and on individual responsibility. All members need to think through what they aim to accomplish and make sure that their associates know and understand that aim. All have to think through what they owe to others and make sure that others understand. All have to think through what they in turn need from others and make sure that others know what is expected of them. Neither the quantity of output nor the bottom line is by itself an adequate measure of the performance of management and an enterprise. Market standing, innovation, productivity, development of people, quality, financial results, all are crucial to an organization's performance and to its survival. Non-profit institutions too need measurements in a number of areas specific to their mission. Just as a human being needs a diversity of measures to assess his or her health and performance, an organization needs a diversity of measures to assess its health and performance. Performance has to be built into the enterprise and its management. It has to be measured or at least judged, and it has to be continually improved. Right. Finally, the single most important thing to remember about any enterprise is that the result exists only on the outside. The result of a business is a satisfied customer. The result of a hospital is a healed patient. Yes. The result of a school is a student who has learned something and puts it to work 10 years later. Inside an enterprise, these are only costs. Yes. Managers who understand these principles and function in their right will be achieving accomplished managers. Right.